Hi there, this is Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. It is the 12th of the month, so it is time for the Joy of Blue collab. And this is hosted by Sarah, who's crafting and relaxing. Our task each month is to do a project share that is something blue. So you might remember last month my project share was an album that I made using the ocean blue paper from Graphic 45. I had the 8x8 pad and I made a 6x6, I think, album. It was really cute, and you can watch that video. It's on my channel. I don't have the book anymore to show you because I gave it away, but I had a bunch of pieces of paper left over from that paper pad. I used most of the pad. I didn't have any full sheets left, and I even used the cover. But I had random pieces left. I had, let's see, I had stuff like this. Just random pieces. Nothing really big enough to do too much with, but I decided to make cards with them. So let me show you the cards that I made. And I also had some cut-aparts, some of the cut-aparts that came with the paper. So, let me see where I want to start. So here is the first one. I cut 4 equal-sized pieces and did like a patchwork on there. And this is one of the cut-aparts. I decided not to add any sentiments to these cards. You'll see that some of the cut-aparts have words on them, but these are just going to be general all-purpose cards. So this one, I really like this seahorse. Well, I like all the cut-aparts, but and then on the inside, since I'm not doing any stamping, I just use some of the paper on the inside, and then it has my little stamp on the back. This is the next one. Love this fish. He was a lot of fun. So I used 2 different pieces, 2 different scraps, and then some ribbon on there. This one, I really love this paper. You could do lots of different things with this paper, and I used different parts of it in the album, but I just had this one piece left. So I didn't have any pieces that were big enough for the front of the card. Every single card I had to use more than one sheet, more than one pattern. So there's what I did, and then I tied a ribbon around. I've backed them all with Night of Navy. The cards are very vanilla. And then this is the inside of this card. And this ribbon is Misty Moonlight. Here is the next one. This one does say something, You, Me, and the Sea. This is a big ugly squid. Some of the patterns I didn't really care for, but I used them anyway. I really like this little pattern here. And then that's the inside. Then I have this one. It says Make Waves. I like angelfish, so I think these are pretty. And then use these 2 different patterns, and again the Misty Moonlight. This paper is soft suede. Pretty sure my birthstone is a seashell. I thought this was fun. And as I said, all these are just general purpose cards. They can be used for anything. This is what I did on the inside of the portrait ones. I like both of these patterns. Well, I liked all the patterns, really. I think my favorite pattern was this one, and I used it quite a bit in the book, so you'll notice it's only on 2 of these cards. I didn't really have any scraps left. I also loved the pattern that had the seashells on it and the starfish. That's that one. This one, I didn't have any cut-aparts left, and I was going to add a sentiment, and I thought, no, I'm just going to leave it like this and add a bow using one of the 2 ribbons that I used on the others. I really like the way this one turned out. I love these 3 angelfish, and then I added these little strips down the side that are seashells. And then this one has the starfish. This is a cut apart. Oh, this one goes this way, sorry, because that angelfish needs to not be standing on his tail. And this one, here's the last one. There's a crab. I didn't know which direction he should go, so I put him this way. And this really big seashell. And they're pretty much all the same inside. And then for the envelopes, since I'm not stamping, I didn't have anything to put on the envelopes, so I used more scraps of the designer paper. So some of them have this. This is the back. I just put it on the flap. And then I ran out of pieces big enough to do that, so I put this little strip on the front. So there's just, I always like to decorate my envelopes. Usually I stamp on them, but there's no stamping involved in these cards, which is also unusual for me. So I thought that made the envelopes more festive. So this is my project for March for the Joy of Blue collab that is hosted by Sarah, who's crafting and relaxing. I'm curious to know what you think, and all the other ladies will be listed below. Please go check out their projects for this month. I think this one might be my favorite. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.